Hey, Joe. Yeah, who could that be? Well, it's been a whirlwind for DWAC over the past few days, ever since announcing last Wednesday evening that it intended to take former President Trump's planned media platform public. The numbers are astounding, to say the least, a surge of more than 800%, pushing the SPAC valuation beyond $8 billion. The volume from Thursday, unprecedented for a SPAC, volatility causing the stock to be halted several times. And there's certainly been some volatility in the pre-market today. To some, it's reminiscent of the GameStop events from January, a huge move in a stock with a cult-like following. But unlike so-called meme stocks, this is a company that, Trump Media and Technology Group, it hasn't even launched a product yet, let alone demonstrated it can produce any revenue or profit. The hype is essentially based on a hypothetical company, one that drew in the Trump supporters into the market, plus apolitical traders looking to capitalize on that well-known fan base. At least two hedge funds, Saba and Lighthouse, sold their stakes when the deal was announced, but it's unlikely that it is likely that other momentum-oriented funds are algorithmically trading the volatility here as well. Now, this story is far from over. DWAC CEO Patrick Orlando telling Reuters that a regulatory filing with more information is coming this week, potentially Thursday, that could trigger even more price swings. Joe.
Let's see, 2.4. Anything's possible here, Leslie. We've seen some multi-billion-dollar valuations on things that make no sense. So I wouldn't even venture a guess what is possible. But, SPACs were definitely had a comeuppance. And it just being associated with a SPAC was kind of a negative. This is all about Donald Trump.
Yeah, I've been trolling some of the Reddit chat boards about this, and there's one dedicated to this SPAC in particular that says "Make SPACs Great Again." Obviously, a nod to Donald Trump's campaign slogan, and then the whole idea that SPACs were left for dead. And here, this is kind of the counterpoint to that.
If this starts, if this becomes a meme stock, maybe it already is, but it's going to be interesting. Just treading lightly around the whole issue. I'm not sure I'm looking forward to that. Thank you. Andrew?
Hey, Leslie, before you go, we talked about Boaz Weinstein last week, dumping that stock, really making almost a political or moral protest. The curious part about this is that as we watch the stock go up, how you think investors who might want to take a political position one way or the other think about that relative to the financial gain or potentially, of course, loss that they could take in all of this.
Yeah, no, it's a really good point, Andrew. And there have been some articles written just about kind of the risk that institutional investors feel that they could be associated with holding this SPAC. Now, interestingly, kind of based on where we are in the calendar month, if someone were to trade in and out of this over the last few days, over the course of this week, they probably wouldn't have to disclose it unless they reach a certain threshold of holdings. If they were holding a relatively, minor size of this SPAC, they wouldn't have to disclose it. So no one would even know if they were trading in and out. Now, if they hold it at the end of the quarter, at the end of the year, really, at this point, December 31st, then we would see who is holders of this once their 13F filings are revealed. But in the case of those who sold out, it was really the only reason we knew they held them in the first place is because it was disclosed previously. But if you're going to kind of trade in and out more quickly, no one's really going to know that.